Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Cody Carpenter here from the YouTube channel Cody Knows, and in this video I'm going to take you through an overview of a campaign that I set up with Bing Ads and ClickBank, direct linking to a ClickBank offer that has made me over $600 within a week or so. And throughout this video I'll show you like what I did to test this campaign and then some of the techniques that I used to read the data and start scaling the campaign even higher. So before I get into this, I'm not going to reveal the exact offer, obviously, because I'm running it right now, but let me know in the comments below if you want this campaign revealed in the advanced Bing Ads training course. I know a lot of my subscribers have purchased my course, and if you guys want to see this campaign, like once I run it for a few more weeks, if you want to see like a full campaign reveal with the exact offer, the exact ads, the exact keywords, let me know in the comments below if you'd want me to include that in the advanced training course. Pause the video and do that now if you'd like that. So I set up this campaign February 3rd. Or maybe 2nd, and it got approved on the 3rd. But it started receiving a lot of clicks on February 4th. So it's been running for, a little over a week. I think this is day 8 right here, is February 11th. And it's been doing pretty good. A lot of people still ask if I direct link to campaigns, and my answer is yes, I'm always testing out different campaigns. I don't really use ClickBank that much anymore, just because I use like other CPA networks, and the one thing that kind of sucks about ClickBank is the 60-day refund policy. So you might get a lot of sales, but then later on you might get a refund. But so far with this offer, there hasn't been any refunds, so that's good. So I just decided to set up a ClickBank direct linking campaign not too long ago, and it's been going pretty good. And I'm going to show you my Bing Ads account right now. So this is for this month, and the spend right now is $412. Let me refresh this because I've been running this actively. Okay, so it went from $412 to $420, so I spent $8 within that little amount of time. And then here's my volume account, because I set up volume for my tracker. And this is by country, but let me go by device types. And most of this stuff's going to be blurred out, so I don't give away the name. But let's start with device types. So when I set up this campaign on, let's see, what is it? That was the 3rd, and then the 4th is when we started getting the clicks, and then the 4th is when we got a couple sales. So that was the 4th when we started getting the majority of the clicks, and then it just keeps going up, 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 up. And this right here is my testing phase. I would have cut it off around here, but I actually went on a fishing trip last Sunday, and I just got back today. So right here to here was my fishing trip, and I actually made $300 during the trip, so that was pretty cool. Gotta love that stuff. So every time I set up a campaign, I'm targeting top tier if they allow it, and I did do that. So US, Canada, United Kingdom, Ireland, Australia, and New Zealand. I don't know if I said that, but the 6 top tiers. So just the typical top tier countries that I like to target when I first start out a campaign, and then I target computers, smartphones, and tablets. So right away, let's see how computers are doing. So spent $186 and made 606. So computers, I'm up a little over 400, I think. Yep, a little over 400 just targeting computers. I spent $197 on smartphone, and I made, well, technically it's 1 conversion. The conversions right here aren't accurate. It's a total of 8 conversions, but it shows 13. And that's just an issue that I've been having with volume, recording the conversions with ClickBank. There's been some glitches and stuff. So the revenue is accurate, but the actual number of conversions isn't accurate. So that's why it says 13 conversions instead of 8. But that's not really that big of a deal. It kind of sucks, but I hope ClickBank will fix that issue. I've been in contact with their support for the last week or so. So where was I? Smartphones, 197, 52. So I lost 140 with smartphones, and then tablets, $37 and 0 conversions. So right away I'm thinking I'll be pausing mobile phone because that has been losing me money. So I can just come right over here, and then I'm going to decrease by 100%. Okay. 100%. So that's that, and then tablet. So 37 with tablet, and no conversions yet, but I'm gonna let that run a little longer before I pause it. So that's one of the main things that I check, right away, right when I get through my testing phase. I always check what device types are doing good, which ones do I need to pause, and then next I go into locations. So let's do that right now. So locations is right here. So UK, US, Australia, Ireland, Canada, and New Zealand. And I got it sorted out from the highest spend to the lowest spend. Now let me come over to volume and then go to country. So the UK has the most visits and spent 261 with them, 0 conversions. That is big time. That needs to be decreased by 100 right away, because imagine, I gotta go 90 on this. So imagine if I didn't even target the UK from the start. So I would have been able to spend 200 and then make 659. But I wouldn't know that unless I tested it. So that's what a lot of people just don't like, spending money to test right away. But that's just one of the things that you have to do. So I set that to -90. I might go in later and just delete it, but for this example I'm just going to decrease by 90. Next up is the United States. Remember, the total conversion number is not accurate. It's probably 7, but 505, the revenue is accurate. So 505, and then come over to the US, and that's 139. So let's pull out a calculator here. 505 minus 139. So in the US I made 366 in a little over a week, just direct linking to this offer. So that is great. And one thing that I can do is increase my bid a little bit so I can get higher positions and ultimately a higher click-through rate and more conversions. So I'm going to increase this by, let's say, 30%. That's good. Next up is Australia. Okay, so Australia, Ireland, Canada, New Zealand. I've spent a total of maybe like 20 bucks with those 4, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to let those countries gather up some more data. But like with the UK, I already spent 262 and no conversion, so that's an easy one to just get out of there. And these are the things that you have to do to start scaling your campaigns. So I made a little Excel file just kind of outlining these numbers. So I already paused that, so let's just get that all in red, and maybe, where's that cross out thing? Maybe just go like that, or that. So pause that, and then the US is doing really good. Australia, we already covered that. Mobile lost me 192. Is that what it was? Let me go back to devices real quick. 197, like I said, it updated in price because it's still running. So 197, we already decreased that. And those are just 2 of the main things that I like to go into. And then obviously you can go into your ad groups too. So for this campaign, I'm running 4 different ad groups, and I'm tracking all this. I covered this in my last video about how many things you can track with volume. So you got your query string, keyword, ad group, network, ad ID, device, campaign, and then the site link. So I'm going to go to ad group, and I'm going to blur it out too so it just doesn't give it away. So as you can see right here, 2 of my ad groups are the only ones pulling in any conversions. But this top ad group, I'm going to go into the actual ad groups. I'll blur it out here too. So this ad group right here, I have spent $258 on it, and it hasn't made me any conversions. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come and pause this thing, and now I'm going to focus all of my money on these 2, which have been my main 2 converting ad groups. And I'm going to let this one run a little more. It hasn't made any conversions yet, but it's only had 5 clicks. So what did we do here? We tested this thing for 7 to 8 days, spent 400, made 650. That's like a 50% return on investment during the testing phase, which tells me this campaign has so much potential. And I just wanted to make this quick little video because I get that question so much about take me through how you test and what you do after testing. And this is exactly what you do. This is how you start making money with Bing Ads. So I know I mentioned this before, but if you guys are a part of my advanced training, drop a comment and let me know if you want me to do a little campaign reveal section in the course. Depending on the feedback, if you guys want to see it or not, I'll consider doing it. If I don't get any comments, then I'll just keep this campaign to myself because it's obviously going to be doing really good. What else did I have to cover? That's pretty much it. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, smack that subscribe button and that notification bell to stay up to date with all my upcoming videos. I think in the next few videos that I'm coming out with, I'm going to go over a volume tutorial on how to set up your tracking links with Bing Ads, because the volume tracker is just amazing for that. So that's what I got in store for the next upcoming weeks, and that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a comment below, like the video if you like this, and that's a wrap. So I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.